it we can't survive or we can't make it. We know you go through some difficult times in sugar, but still we need to put money into the industry. Are you prepared for close the estate and suffer thousands of people? Are they prefer to put money into the estate and bring it up than to suffer thousands of people? Because the COI talk clear but don't close any estate. And then you are going ahead and close the estate. What would you expected? People are coming out of school. People who they have intention to come and work at this estate. What would them do now? What would them do when the estate have been closed? There is no alternative for you, my brother. And my brothers, I want to say to you, I am very hurt. When Wales was closed, the whole community are feeling it now. And I imagine that what we're going through your mind here today. What will go through your mind is for now it might be looking a little good.
You know.
But as day goes by, you remember and say, you know what? It's the same thing that what the man have been talking from Wales. We might go through worse time than this. Because we are not seeing nothing good in the industry with what they are doing. All what I'm saying, it's destroying the industry. There's no people to get job. Where will you find job from? Where will you maintain your family? My brothers and sisters, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And I want to say to you all here today, keep up the fight. Don't give up the fight. Sometimes there are still hopes, but we need to come out and send a message. Don't throw back and say I'm dying. You are not dying. You all are strong people. And you all need to send a message that Borbishan are not stupid people. If you get rid of Wales and you're done with Wales, tell them Borbishan are not strong, stupid people. You all are educated people and sensible people. So stand up for your right, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gordon Thomas, for bringing those powerful sentiments from Wales to the Rosal Estates. Our next speaker will be Mr. Dwayne Chan Nagasar, General Secretary for Nasi and Fitog.
Comrades, brothers and sisters, a very good afternoon to you. I say good afternoon, but it might not be good in this area to use those terms. As you know, in 2015 election, the APNU government promised sugar worker 20% increase. They promised rice farmer $9,000 a bag. They promised public servant worker 50% increase. Yet when they go in power, they take 50% increase. And the rest of the population is getting the pittance. Some getting pittance, some getting nothing. We from Gaisuku, in the sugar belt, because we are all workers of Gaisuku. In 2016, they just hidely and state. They did not even say they are going to close the state. It was released through the grapevine, through the press, that they are going to close some estates. When the unions start to make noise, then they come out with some white paper and clear paper and plain paper. They end up in closed Wales in January, February this year. Presently, Wales estate is a ghost town. They talk about diversification in Wales. Yet, the only thing that they do at Wales is plant about 8 feet rice. And it's seed paddy really, to sell back to Nari, nothing else. They said they want to grow fish, and pineapple, and orange, and mine fowl, and goat, and sheep, and duck. Up to now, nothing gone across like that. Some workers who are paid off, they use the money, buy cars and so on, as my previous speakers said. everything flopped. Wales presently is a ghost town. There are over 300 cane cutter Wales that are still awaiting their severance package. They are forcing these workers to go to Iflot, which the distance is over 10 miles. And according to the laws of Guyana, no worker shall be transferred for a distance more than 10 miles. They could only be transferred within 10 mile radius. So these 300 ad workers, cane harvesters at Wales, are still fighting for their benefits. As at last month, October, they started at Enmore. They started with the crop husbandry workers and staff, which includes supervisors, charge and foremen, and workers. The first set of people that will be laid off there will be on the 11th of November this month. Yet, they are talking about diversification, and nothing is planned to do. There is nothing in the line that will show that this worker will get work, and they will be able to do anything else. Now, the issue is at Rosal. And from what they are planning, they haven't officially told the union anything. But what they are planning to do is to keep the cane harvesters, put them to work at Albion and Blairmont. And then they will do the same thing that they do at Wales, and say they cannot pay severance package, and they're going to transfer you. So workers, members, you have to be very careful and know what you are doing. Because these hierarchy in Gaisuku, they don't care about the lower class of people, they don't care about the village, they don't care about the community, all they care about themselves, their pocket, and their politics. At Wales right now, there is not even a fish vendor. The market is closed down. And if Rosal should close, that will be the same thing that will happen here. Even the small shops that you have will be closed. Last 3 weekends, I went to Wales at a relative. There was a barbecue there. There were 6 big boxes, 2 DJs, 2 barmen, and 2 girls selling barbecue. And the music was playing loud. And there was no one around to buy, to drink, or to dance. That is what Wales is right now. And if you don't be careful, it's going to happen right at Rosal here. And it's going to happen right at Enmore. So brothers, sisters, and colleagues, you all have to be careful and ensure you seek proper advice in terms of severance package or paying off. Ensure you discuss with your union, your representatives, and ensure that you get what you deserve. There is 2 other points I'd like to touch on, which is the increases that the government promised. They promised Sugar Walker 20% increase before they went into power. Yet until today, which is 2017, the 1st of November, Sugar Walker has not received 1 cent of increase. They were supposed to have a negotiation meeting this morning, but it was called off because of they have some strike at Blairmont. Yet the same government who promised public service workers big increase when they come into power, they are forcing down increase on the public servants. As they announced last week, they will give an increase of 8%, move the minimum from $55,455 to $60,000, and always below $100,000 get 8% increase. Above 100 to 300 will get 6 and go on, until they reach, who is getting 800,000 will get 0.5% increase. If someone below $100,000 is getting 8% increase, they will get $4,555. The individual who is earning, like the minister and the big public servant and the politicians, who are earning $800,000 a month and over, will get 0.5% increase, which is $40,000 more per month. 0.5 of 800,000 is $40,000 more per month. Yet the poor working class people will get $4,555 per month. You see the difference? And they are saying that they give workers big increase, 8% increase. But yet it's only $4,555 compared to the minister and the big public servant who is getting 0.5% increase, which is $40,000 per month. The next topic I would like to touch on is the appointment of the GCOM chairman. As we all know, the previous chairman resigned in February this year. According to the Constitution of Guyana, the opposition leader consulted and sent up 3 lists to the president. Out of these 3 lists, the president said none is fit and proper. That is 18 names on the list. None is fit and proper. The president sent out a statement of the definition of what is fit and proper. And some of the definition of what is fit and proper, according to the president of Guyana, is you must not have no political affiliation, you must not be gender-based, you must not be found or be guilty of speaking at any public meeting, you must never go against any principle of human beings. And yet, on Diwali night, when we were celebrating the light of the year, which is the light of good over evil, darkness, the president went and announced his appointment of the chairman of GCOM, which is Justice Patterson, swearing the same night, the same Diwali night, and bring a dark light over this whole country. What the president did there was total disregard for the Constitution of Guyana and the people of Guyana. And we from FITA, Nasi GAWU, is hopeful that we don't go back to the days, in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, that we had in terms of elections in this country. So once again, brothers and sisters, it is not a nice time to come here and speak, but this is what the government is doing, this is what Gaisuku is doing, and this we have to live up in. So please be careful and understand and know what you are about in terms of if or when Gaisuku is going to call in you all and say what they're going to do, if they're going to pay off or what they're going to do. Consult with the union and make sure you make a best decision for yourself. Because closure is not nice, it's not good, and it's detrimental to thousands of people. Not only the sugar workers, but the people in the village, the people in the community, the business people, the little fish vendor, the little shop, the little grocery person, the person who sells the little greens and so on. All those people will be out of business. So without further words, I'd like to say thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Dewchan Nagasar. That's the General Secretary, Nasi and FITA. Our next speaker will be our own Mr. Glenn MacLeod, Rosal Factory.
Good afternoon. The last time we had a meeting like this at Delphi, said I want to see smiling faces. But as the time is drawing close, I ain't seeing no smiling faces. And we ain't gonna get smiling faces because it's not months or years now, it's matter of days. Right, but what I want to tell you, the last time I went there, I asked you if you believe in Nancy's story. Well, I don't know how much I believe in Nancy's story. But come again, it's more Nancy's story you're hearing. And as I always say one thing, they build the mad house because they say Bobby shot mad, but we ain't stupid. 2015, when Gaisuku, the union asked for a wage increase, they tell we got to wait for the COI. They stretch out, then they say the COI. In 2016, they say close wheels. When you go back to them again, they say Rosal got to go, then more got to go. So every time you meet them, they tell you Nancy's story. So they forget about it now. But you see when the COI come out, the minister go in parliament, walk with a piece of paper, call them white paper. When he come out of parliament, his colleagues call them state paper. Gaisuku send on them mouthpiece. I don't know what she call them. But when she left Bobby and go back, me call them toilet paper. And me go continue call them toilet paper. It can be a shit she just come at that. Trust me. Right? Because from 2015 to now, the only thing you understand what I'm saying is diversification. They tell you nothing else. In the diversification 2015, they said tilapia, pork, And I'm going to rent some cow. 2015 come again. I see the tilapia, I see the pork, I see the cow. 2016, they say you're going to plant citrus. And get your land. So all the time they're telling a Nancy story. Right? Come 2017, you know what I say now? Well, you know, come December, the end of December, there no more sugar at Rosal Estate, and 6,000 workers got to be redundant. That is the last Nancy story what I'm saying on TV. 6,000 a week ago. So, I ain't know we all a nice word and fancy Nancy story in talking God. Because I don't believe in Nancy story. I just always say so. I believe in reality. You got something to tell me, tell me. You beat around the bush and hide behind nobody and let nobody read out some people for you. You understand me? Them all that they plant too much rice, paddy rice and all kind of nonsense at Wales. I know how much money they make out of it. And the next Nancy story is Guy Suku last press briefing. I know how much I watch up. That is the one when they say 6,000 workers gotta go. But me say one thing, if they gotta go, and you gotta make people redundant, make sure you get the money for pay them. Pay them the money. As long as they're making a man job redundant, the last say, as long as you're redundant a man job, he must be paid his chevrons. That's supposed to put one side before you make the job redundant. Or they gotta do like Clico, run bankruptcy. And we know guys who gonna bankrupt. Y'all we know though. Because one big bite on the TV was asked a question by a reporter. What happened to the money with the government gave you? The same question what me does asking, what some of my colleagues just tell me dance. That reporter asks the finance man the question. What I do with the money? You know what was the answer? He said, well, comrade, 2015, they give you X amount. And we wage bill was XX amount. So the money what they give you can't compensate for we wage bill. 2016, they give you X amount of money, and we wage bill was a little minus X. You know, we fall a little below what the government give you. And 2017 ain't done yet. And what they give you, we wage bill still higher than what the government give you. So where the money gone? All pay wages. So that's very simple and easy what these people want to tell you. That we need that money. Because all done in wages. But you close down Wales, pay half and more, and you still not got money for pay. All are done in who can pay the wage money? Yeah. They say 65% of guys who warnings are going wages. But as the last colleague said, the 0.5 of 40,000 and the 8% are only 4,000. So I want to get in mind who really can pay guys who money. So not for we who stand up here and say this not going to affect them, or they're not going to affect them, in a matter of days it's going to affect all of us. All of us. You know, we ain't going to get friend them thing though. Because when they're going to put a padlock on Rosal Gate there, and we got to line up outside for find out where we can get money, or where we can get money, we can start fight Marty. And that is what they want. Who feel like come or who ain't come. That was their put me. But, as the comrades have said before, we can't give up. We got one other press briefing, I can't remember the youngster name. A man from Albion, I believe it was Albion. Guys who go round up when they've been at Albion. You know we tell him, man. The man asks you about wage increase. He said, no matter wage increase, man, wage increase in the most, you're going to get overtime. But the topic before that was that a lot of men absent from work and too many men absent from work. And the EM there told us said this is a business and you can't tolerate that. But that same man was sitting up on that table near the EM, but told us say, we're going to get overtime. How we just get overtime? Tell me how we just get overtime. If your colleague is absent, how you get overtime? So what you really trying to tell me? That he good now and he not good the other? So I got to listen to these people tell a Nazi story, right? Me not believe in Nazi story. Yeah. So the brothers and sisters, we got to stand up and fight. And we can't stand up one time, we got to stand up together. So, thank you for coming out, and thank you for listening.